Hello guys and welcome back to SSSDP. In today's video I am doing part 3 of Polar Talk. So if you do like this video then don't forget to like and subscribe for more weekly videos just like this one. I will continue Polar Talk. I will get lots of episodes out. Currently it's school holidays for me, so I will be trying to pump out as many videos as I can. Hopefully I'll be able to get a video out every single week. I know this week's very late. So in this video, as you can see, it's just me. So today I'm going to be talking about this crazy game which kids played, my schoolmates and that played on our school bike ride this year. Basically, we were on our school bike ride, which was 30 kilometers. And at the end of this ride, we stopped to have some lunch and that because by the time we left school and then by the time we actually got there was about lunchtime. So by the time when we got there, we had some sausages and that for lunch, and we had a bit of a play around and that. So we had some. So basically, after we had our sausages for lunch, we played around. We could have a play around for a few hours before we got the bus back to school. When we finished lunch, we went off to play some games because we had like a bag of sports equipment and that. And one of my friends got a soccer ball to play with that. Um, and one of my other friends came up with an idea of a game. I don't know if he came up with the idea or if it was already a game that I don't know. But so basically, how you play this game is everyone gets into a circle, and one person throws the ball up, so you're all in a circle. One person throws the balls up, your heads are face down like this, looking to the ground, and then whoever the ball hits on the head is out. They just go sit out, and the circle gets smaller and smaller. So you keep on repeating that. So after one person has to go and get someone out, it's then the person to the left. Well, I guess you could do it either way, but it's the next person's go. And you keep on doing that until there's two people left. When there's two people left, I don't know if this is like, well, we played it like this, so I'm just, yep. So, um, so when there was two people left, one person who was already out, you take turns or something like that, would then throw the ball up. Whoever gets hit is out. Um, until you get a winner. Um, I didn't play this because I didn't think it was a good idea. And if you guys think this video is going a bit short, well, guess what? That is not the crazy game. It does sound a bit crazy, but this is not the whole game of the thing. So when they got a bit bored of playing the game, one of them came up with a new idea of a game. So with the game before, there was about 7 or 8 people playing. So the same people were played this new game, and so basically, um, so we were near it. We were out of like a park with near a tennis court and that. Usually at tennis courts they have like a brick wall, so you could hit the tennis ball against it. Um, and so what the game was is one person, or everyone apart from one person, stands up against this brick wall, um, facing forward, just like this, just like this, like this, like this, like this. However, and then the person who isn't at the wall, they had the soccer ball, not that one, but they had a soccer ball, and that person kicked the soccer ball at the wall where the people were standing up against at. Well, you might be thinking that that's not all bad in that, but um, the aim of the game was to hit the people against the wall, not to hit the wall. So if you got hit by the ball against the wall, then you would be out. You couldn't like dodge it or anything, so you couldn't go like this. So say I'm at the wall, you couldn't like dodge it like Meow. Like that. If you dodged it, and like you could dodge it like that. So say that the ball was going to hit here, and you thought it was for some reason going to hit here, or it was for some reason going to hit you, then you could do that. But if you like, if the ball's coming straight towards you, and then you move out the way so it hits the wall instead, you would be out because you can't do that because that's the rules of the game. Um, so every time someone got out, they would all bunch up closer to the middle of the wall, and um, basically um, the last person left. So when there's two people, the person who wins the game overall would be the one who kicks the ball next. So at the start, I was thinking this is a stupid idea, and I thought that it would get banned in like 5 seconds. But surprisingly, it didn't. So I wasn't playing this because I thought it was a stupid idea. So I wasn't playing, but like occasionally the ball got kicked over the wall, like yeet, and the ball got yeeted across the wall, and I would then go collect it because no one else went to collect it. Or maybe it was just because I went to go get the ball before anyone else could have the chance to collect it. Um, but I I I was doing this for a while. I only collected the ball like 2 or 3 times. Um, and then after those 2 or 3 times, I stopped. So yeah, I'll just go with the script. So then some girls were walking past and they started to watch. It was only the boys who were playing, and they then started to watch. And I was thinking, any minute the game would get banned, but no, it didn't. Some teachers started to walk past and didn't tell them off. Eventually, some girls wanted to play, so after the game, more people started to join in, not just boys. And so, and my group was the first group to get to our destination. We were the first group to leave school. So people are still arriving from finishing the ride, and slowly more people wanted to watch and play. So everyone thought that, so everyone, like all my friends like that, they thought that when my homeroom teacher um, finished the ride, because I think he was with the last group or one of the last groups, um, that would be the end of the game. But that was not the case, and instead he went up to the person who was kicking the ball at that time and whispered something into his ear. Um, so basically, what he did is he went up to the ball, pretended to kick it, he missed it, and then the person who was kicking the ball at the time kicked it instead. And he did that twice. Um, but and yeah, so they kept on playing. More and more people came, which at that point I was just like I had stopped playing. Like I had stopped collecting the ball. So at one point, like two of the adults who went on the ride as well, like parents and that who went on the ride, were watching. Two teachers were watching. At one point, I counted 26 people who lined up at the wall. Uh, Like those 26 people, not even all of them could fit on the wall. So the wall was literally all filled, and then there was like 4 or 5 people who were just off the wall and just it didn't even I don't know, but it was pretty much so the person who was kicking was almost guaranteed to hit someone in their like first 10 kicks unless they hit it really high, like yeet. And basically, so far no one had got hurt. Well, when I say that, that's not true. There was this one kid um who got who the ball got kicked and it hit him in the shoulder and it hurt him. It hurt him, but he kept on playing. So yeah. So as I said, I stopped playing like when there was like probably I think I'd stopped collecting the ball when there was maybe 18 or so people. I don't know, doesn't really matter. But so when at this point when 26 people were playing, the ball went over. So at this point I was standing with the kicker to get a better view to see whether or not it hit, to kind of ref, even though I never really ended up doing that, and everyone out who was out just refed in that. So I was just there to get a better view in that, because at the previous time I was on the side and I couldn't really see where people got hit in that. So I was standing there. So someone else went to go collect the ball, and so someone else went to collect the ball, and instead of like going back over and then giving it to the kicker, so basically what they did is, instead of giving the ball back to the kicker, that's what they were doing. They went to go get the ball to then give it back. But instead of like going to the wall to then see where the kicker was, I don't even know who did this, by the way. They then kicked it, and instead of, they were like behind the wall, they kicked it, instead of it going towards the kicker, it went towards where the two teachers were, and that resulted in one of the teachers getting hit in the head, and it knocked the sunglasses off of their head. But surprisingly, that was not the end of the game. But at this point, I was thinking, how the heck is the game not banned? This is ridiculous. And so that was like, that was like the only main injury. Anyway, one of the kickers started to kick the ball really hard and high, which, you know what that means? This thing, the head, could have got hit. But as I said before, that was like one of the only injuries. I could have been lying for YouTube, but no. Turned out that no one got hit in the head, but it was very crazy when the ball was like, new, and everyone went yeets to dodge the ball, hitting them in the head. But luckily no one got hit in the head, no, apart from that teacher. When he was kicking when he was kicking it really hard on that, one of the teachers was walking by and saw him kick it really hard, and basically said, "Don't kick it that hard." Kept on playing for a bit more, and then another teacher, or the same teacher, can't exactly remember, came back, and then he was still kicking hard, and that was the end of the game. I assume that is the reason why that was the end of the game. I reckon it was probably a bit of both, that the teacher got hurt, and a bit of both, that the kid was kicking the ball really hard. But anyways, so I think this was a really crazy game, and I don't know why they played it. I'm surprised that no one got badly hurt, and the game didn't get stopped, and I'm also surprised that the game didn't get stopped earlier. Like, usually the teachers at my school would be like, nah, in like 5 minutes, but I guess it was because they weren't kicking it hard on that, and they were kicking it low. But they weren't wearing shin pads, so that could have hurt if they got kicked in the shin. But most of the time, the ball got kicked across the floor, and then it went up their toes and up their legs, and and I suggest not playing this game, guys, but you're probably gonna play it. Don't play it. You could hurt yourself. And so, guys, that is pretty much it of this video. I'm sorry if I looked at my computer a lot to get the script and that. I'll have to figure out a better way. Maybe I'll have to like put the script up somewhere else. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to get the script here, so I'm not just constantly looking down there. Hopefully it's not too bad though. But if you did like this video, then please be sure to leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos just like this one and other stuff as well. I'm working on other stuff so then I'm not just so then I don't just have Polar Talk, because it's now going to be what, like 5. This would be the 5th Polar Talk video. Actually, maybe not, but most likely. But anyways, so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next week. So goodbye.